where legends bleed and shadows whisper. Welcome to the realm of forgotten fears.
Dead Woman's Crossing, an isolated bridge where the wind whispers secrets through the reeds. Some roads are conduits to the unknown, arteries of legend, their names alone chilling. New Jersey holds one such infamous byway. The old bridge emerges from the past, more rugged than remembered. Weathered wood whispers tales of bygone days, its rugged surface etched with the secrets of time. Death Road's 7 miles of terror. In a rustic schoolhouse, Katie DeWitt James stands before her students. Lost in thought, Katie sits at the window, her gaze lost in the night's darkness. A quiet desperation shadows Katie's face as she peers into the abyss. In the dim room, shadows dance around Katie, her face etched with rising tension. Martin James stands motionless, his posture reflecting contained anger. The room fills with muffled, angry voices, amplifying Katie's distress. Katie, cloaked in resolute anxiety, packs a small, worn suitcase. She folds a baby's bonnet with grim determination, yet a flicker of hope dances in her eyes. Her hands tremble as she glances at Lulu Bell's cradle. On the desolate, sun-baked platform, Katie stands beside Lulu Bell as the steam train looms, a stark symbol of departure. Henry DeWitt's somber face betrays a father's deep-seated worry as he bids farewell. The steam train hisses, its imminent departure amplifying the poignant silence of unspoken goodbyes. Katie sits by the window, Lulu Bell resting on her lap, a silent witness to the passing Oklahoma plains. Dust motes dance in the sunlight, a subtle reminder of the weariness of the journey. The train screeches, steel against steel, as it grinds to a halt at Weatherford station. Katie's eyes widen in surprise as she steps onto the platform. Fanny Norton, garishly dressed, strides toward Katie with a knowing look. Under the relentless Texas sun, Fanny leads Katie and Lulu through the dusty streets of Weatherford. They approach a modest house, its faded paint telling tales of time and weather. In the dim interior, William Moore watches Katie with a disturbing focus. Fanny, Katie, and Lulu depart Moore's house in a buggy, venturing east toward the desolate Deer Creek. The buggy carrying the 3 women shrinks against the vast rural landscape. Weeks dissolve into memory calendar pages flutter by, each turn marking the relentless march of time. Henry DeWitt's face, etched with worry, reflects in the silent room. He sits at his desk, his hand trembling as he begins to write a letter. In the sheriff's office, Henry DeWitt sits facing a stern sheriff, the air thick with unspoken disapproval. Detective Sam Bartell stands nearby, his sharp gaze intently focused on a weathered map. The sheriff shakes his head slowly, casting a shadow of doubt over Henry's story. Bartell starts his investigation in Clinton, seeking Fanny Norton. The streets of Clinton offer no clues to Fanny Norton's whereabouts.
Have you seen Fanny Norton lately? I have a few questions for her.
Moore's unease is palpable under Bartell's scrutiny.
She was here a couple of weeks ago, but I don't know where she might be right now.
Bartell's gaze intensifies as he stares towards Deer Creek, his mind piecing together the puzzle. Along the sun-drenched Deer Creek Road, a buggy makes its way toward the creek. Fanny walks back alone, her face flushed. A silent narrative of distress etched on her face. Whispers among shadowy onlookers hint at the secrets hidden by the creek's edge. Bartell arrives at a dilapidated farmhouse, the air thick with foreboding. A young boy guides Bartell toward a hidden room, the silence amplifying the tension. Lulu Bell lies motionless on a straw bed, her clothes stained with ominous blood. Under the cloak of dusk, a search party descends upon Deer Creek, their lanterns cutting through the encroaching darkness. The creek whispers secrets as Henry DeWitt and Bartell push through the dense brush, the beam of their lanterns dancing restlessly. The air vibrates with unspoken tension, each shadow a potential harbinger of the unknown. At Deer Creek, twilight descends, casting long shadows as one of the men halts abruptly. His trembling hand extends, pointing towards an unseen horror, his face stark white with dread. A sheet-covered form lies ominously near the creek, shrouded in darkness, their expressions etched with terror and disbelief. Henry collapses, overwhelmed by the unbearable sight. Glimpses of a shoe and a ring hint at the unspeakable horror beneath the shroud. A .38 gun glints ominously nearby, a silent testament to the violence that has occurred. In the dimly lit room, Bartell advances on Fanny Norton, who stands pale and cornered. Fanny clutches her stomach, doubling over in pain as Bartell presses closer. A small, dark poison bottle falls to the floor. The investigation reaches a dead end. frustration evident as Bartell slams his notebook shut. Weatherford is silent, doors locked, and windows shuttered. Whispering groups cast fearful glances towards Deer Creek. The bridge now looms, a sinister silhouette against the sky. A woman in period dress flickers at the edge of sight, her face lost in shadow. A shadowy figure lurks by the water's edge. Katie, a radiant and hopeful lady, her face illuminated by dreams. A shadowy buggy emerges from the fog, a harbinger of impending doom. Fanny's lifeless form, a tragic end etched in stone. Katie and Fanny arrive at Deer Creek. The buggy halts, yet an unsettling peace hangs in the air. Katie stands by the creek, captivated by the tranquil scenery. Behind her, Fanny's expression darkens with sinister intent. A fierce struggle erupts between Katie and Fanny. The struggle descends into chaos and escalating violence. The struggle culminates in Katie's death. Fanny, with grim determination, conceals Katie's body near the creek. Fanny leads Lulu Bell away from the haunting scene. Fanny returns alone, her buggy kicking up dust on the road from Deer Creek. A storm of anxiety clouds Fanny's face. Fanny enters Moore's house, her face pale and etched with worry. Her movements betray a hesitant uncertainty, weighed down by a heavy secret.
Fanny, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
It's nothing more. Just a long day.
At the bustling train station, Henry arrives, his face a canvas of worry. He scans the lively crowd with eyes full of desperate hope, searching for Katie and Lulu Bell. In the sheriff's office, Detective Bartell confronts nervous witnesses, the weight of Katie's disappearance heavy in the air. In the dimness of her room, Fanny is tormented by unseen forces, looking restless, a deep inner turmoil. Their accusing presence intensifying her despair. Bartell kneels by Deer Creek. A glint of color catches his eye, a small, torn piece of fabric caught on a root. He picks up the fragment. His face hardens with grim certainty. In the dim light of Moore's house, Bartell stands, casting a long shadow over Moore. A flicker of fear crosses Moore's eyes as he speaks.
Fanny was involved. She knew everything.
Bartell corners Fanny in her room, his presence suffocating as he towers over her. Fanny stands firm, a defiant spark in her eyes as she vehemently denies his accusations. Without warning, Fanny crumples to the floor, her eyes dimming as poison claims her. Mist blankets Deer Creek, the old bridge barely visible. Whispers carry on the wind, tales of a spectral woman forever searching. The spectral woman wanders, her sorrow echoing in the night silence. Under the cloak of night, a solitary figure treads across the haunting expanse of Dead Woman's Crossing. Each step echoes the sorrowful history, the air thick with unspoken grief. A flashback. Katie's laughter fills the air as she plays, her joy a beacon against the shadows of the future. Lulu Bell responds with playful enthusiasm, each moment a precious memory. In the sterile courtroom, Fanny stands before the judge, determination masking her fear. A flicker of hope ignites within Fanny's eyes. A silent promise escapes the darkness. Katie lies dead, embraces her father, her eyes mirroring a poignant blend of affection and unease. The train's piercing whistle amplifies the unspoken worries between them. Katie's final moments unfold here, a desperate dance with fate in this desolate landscape. The ghostly figure of Katie wanders the bridge. She continues her eternal search for justice. The bridge looms, a silent witness to the echoes of a tragic past. Katie's unmarked grave stands as a silent testament to the mystery of her disappearance.